Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are continuing the shit show that is the Maximus Black Hour, and I am your host, Nova War.
And Maximus Black, the guy that's probably going to get raped here on the ladder.
If you guys paid attention to the last match, we saw a very interesting build that I haven't personally seen before, and I don't think Jeff has either. It was like a 3-gate warp-in zealot scenario where he built like 6 pylons in Jeff's base. We were expecting to see cannons, and instead we saw 3-gate warped-in zealots, and it worked way better than I thought it was going to.
It worked better because I wasn't thinking.
You didn't think it was that was what was going to happen. I don't even think if I saw that I would even have been able to guess that as a build. I've never seen that before, and so I would have just automatically assumed maybe a 3-gate run robo, because up against a Protoss, that's a very common thing to do. But anyway, we are starting with a fresh slate. I almost said farting because I was going to say fresh afterwards, and that would have been way more epic. We were farting with a fresh slate.
Yes.
And Jeff hopefully going to win this match. We are up against a Zerg, I believe I saw.
Yep.
Do we know his name by any chance?
No idea.
No idea. All we know that his name is now going to be called Mr. Zerg. We are on Shatter Temple again, 2 games in a row. Are you going to be going for your 3-gate fast expand this time against a Zerg? That seems very risky.
I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to scout
on the fly.
Yeah.
Scout and improvise sounds absolutely thrilling to me. Personally, if I'm up against a Zerg, and if you're in close positions especially, personally, I'd be 4-gaining for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I might 3-gate robo like it.
If I scout Roach coming in, that means fast 1 or 2 extractors. Definitely going to do 3-gate 1 robo to hold off that Roach push. If I notice that he's just going to go for a speedling in that close proximity, definitely going to go for the 4-gate or maybe even a 3-gate push if I can make it earlier, and then transition into something else depending on how that attack goes. But getting your scout out earlier than usual, Mr. Black.
Yeah.
Really important to see this early opening to decide if it's 3-gate or 4-gate kind of scenario.
I'm also shitting the bed right now because I should have walled off against the Zerg.
Most definitely.
It's been a while.
You're doing well right now, considering.
And I'm under pressure.
No pressure at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely no pressure.
And if you guys can't really hear me on the microphone,
it's because he's actually like away from the mic at this point. But that's okay because he needs to concentrate. You are in fact in close positions.
Maybe I'll cheese him.
Can you block his ramp with 3 pylons?
Maybe I'll cheese him.
Why not? And then when you fail, we can post it on when cheese fails.
Yeah.
Great.
That's what I'll do.
Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. There goes the forge. This is going to be an interesting thing now that we're getting. This is going to be a late forge. You're going to have to really get in here and block that ramp off as quickly as humanly possible. Maybe you can get the cannons in behind that assimilator location or that gas place so that you maybe can get a little bit of attack in if you get high ground.
I don't know how exactly I'm going to do this yet.
We're just winging it.
Yeah.
Just winging it. All right, great. I love it because it's going to make things interesting. That's all right. This is interesting. You might want to get your probe on the inside of that wall. There you go. So what are you thinking? You put this on the top instead of the bottom, so what is the plan of action?
What happens, right, is they take the spine crawlers over.
Okay.
And if I put it on the bottom, then I could be in some trouble.
Okay, so you're just avoiding the high ground situation.
I'm still gonna put them on the bottom, that's why I'm bringing it. Oh, I'm getting cheesed.
No way! Proxy hatch! How did you not notice this? Both of us missed this. I wasn't looking at the minimap. You weren't looking at the minimap. You need to get a cannon out immediately.
Yep.
And block that off. Epic misclick fails going on right now, but I don't think he even knows that he's getting cheesed. This is a very interesting scenario. Now he knows that it's there. The Lings are getting in. That cannon's going to finish. You need to get a cannon down there in the low ground there really quickly. Get that up. You're still going to have high ground with those pylons, and so you should still be okay. Hopefully that goes down well. He's going to be confining you in here, so you definitely need to make sure he can't advance much further. That cannon survives, and ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at a very interesting match right now. Mr. Black getting rid of that pylon, I'm assuming to get your probe back in there so you can continue to build in those cannons. I'm very interested to see how he's going to react to this now. If he's going to abandon his cheese or try and push and make sure that his cheese succeeds. It's going to be very difficult for him, though, because unfortunately for him, Mr. Black is going to be able to block up most of the gaps in his mineral line and make sure that any Zergling threat, at the very least, is going to be very difficult for him to be successful with, even if he gets spine crawlers. Now that Mr. Black has those cannons up, he's not going to be able to advance very far. Mr. Black, on the other hand, going to be able to get a little bit further in here and do some damage, and you better wall that up before he starts bringing units out of there. There you go. Now you're thinking. Now we're going to be able to get some stalkers, some zealots out there on the field. Maybe, oh, there's Bob. Very nice, very nice. Bob not be able to do his actual job for once. But he's, oh, no. There you go. Now we are talking, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be very interesting. I want to know if he's actually going to maybe try and get into maybe some Muta really quickly now because his cheese failed, or if he's going to try and build up some roach in your base to get rid of those cannons.
Yeah, he could do both right now. What I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to get up a couple of gateways.
Okay.
And start pushing in on his money and try to just strangle him that way. And right now I just want to keep up on my probes because, you know, he is a cheeser and he's probably not keeping up on his pro count.
One thing I want to point out really quick, Mr. Black, is that you are incredibly gas intensive and supply blocked.
I'm getting a void ray out, that's why.
Okay, we're waiting for void ray action. You could probably build a couple of sentries as well, wouldn't be bad, so you can block up your mineral line areas if you absolutely need to. But this is going to get very interesting, especially if you can get warp gate technology out on the field as quickly as possible. And there goes warp gate technology, taking my advice. My goodness, I am a smart gentleman. And now back down here at this location, we are looking at basically building both you and him, pulling a yo dog, I heard you like bases kind of thing. Both basically, you're in more trouble than he is at this point. You need to be able to, because of that creep, you need to be able to get all of the structures on the field that you need to win this game out now before the creep makes it in. But you also have this location down here where he's not going to be able to take it back. So basically, it's almost like a 50-50 scenario if you can control this area of the map.
It really depends if he's keeping up on his probe count right now, because if he gives me much more time, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble.
I'll be very interested to see, because he has that hatchery there, if he's expanded to your natural.
Very possible.
Because if he has a one-base Zerg versus a one-base Protoss, all things being equal, Protoss is going to win. He is getting a spine crawler. Not a great idea, though. You already have cannons in place, so he's only going to be able to contain you, which the creep is already doing its job in the first place. Yeah. And it is going to be able to get a little bit of an attack in there on your gateway, but that's okay, because you don't really need that one as much as you need these two down bottom. And do you have warp gate? How good is your warp gate technology going right now?
Not bad.
That's not bad. Great. Well, he's distracted with that gateway up in your base. That is a great thing for you at this point. You're going to have your void ray out, which means if he doesn't have Hydra, Baneling busts.
That's okay.
That's okay. That's not a big deal. If you can maybe, if you see that coming, I don't know. I actually don't know. You don't have the gas to get sentries and stuff?
No, I'm gonna take them out when I get my void ray out.
Oh, okay, you're gonna just go over there with your void rays and hope that he doesn't have Hydra, for example, which is a possibility at this point.
He doesn't have gas.
No gas. He's got a bunch of Zerglings up here. You need to get the heck out of there. Those cannons going to do a good job. Very nice force field. I like that force field play. That really did exactly what you needed it to do. And now this queen is going to be killed. That's actually quite big. That queen going down. I'm surprised he doesn't have more than one queen up here at his cheese location, because that is really what he needed. Because he should have guessed that there was going to be some air coming out on the field.
Technically, this can go on when cheese fails.
I mean,
technically.
Either way.
Because I cheese, but he was already cheesing me.
So either way, we can probably put this on when cheese fails, which is kind of funny. If you guys, you know, you've already seen this. If you guys want to see this again, maybe on when cheese fails, let us know. But right now, you are getting your economy all sorts of messed up. He's making a big mistake. You should be attacking with your probes right now, because he is focus firing on your Nexus. My goodness, down goes all those Zerglings. You have the economic advantage. You have warp gates. Congratulations, MaximusBlack. You are about to win this game, sir. How does it feel?
Feels great.
Feels great. You probably should scout and see if he has indeed expanded to your natural, because if he has, that's something you need to look into. If he's going to be building more queens, that's going to be a lot of trouble for you. You need to be careful. That was the other void ray. You don't have anything lost off of that one in terms of health. And that queen is running for its life for no reason, because it is going to go down. He's trying to distract you to get you away. Those banelings are going to go in and do horrible damage to your mineral line if you're not careful. Block it up. Oh my god! And thankfully, you got rid of most of their... Oh, he dropped one more baneling in there and murked you up. Real good.
Ask me if I care.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah?
I have a question for you. It's been nagging me for quite a while. Can I ask you a question? After you drop this GG? It's too late.
Okay, guys. Well,
I didn't get to ask you the question. Can I ask you that question?
what's your question?
Do you care? Now that you've won the game, it's obviously a way more important question. Do you care?
Nope.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been... I don't know what we're going to call this segment if we continue it.
We're gonna do this on. We're gonna post this on When Cheese Fails.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll give him like an extra one during the week.
All right, sure. It won't be a Monday one, but we'll give you an extra one anyway because we'll chuck it up for the heck of it. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Nova War.
And MaximusBlack.
And maybe we'll just keep this going because really, why not? We'll come up with a name for this segment. If you guys want to see this segment continue...
We'll call it When MaximusBlack Shits the Bed.
Sure, and maybe I'll hop in every once in a while when I actually start playing StarCraft more frequently, and we'll go back and forth, and this can be just something that we do once in a while. But for now, this has been Lag TV coming to you from the fine locale of Canuckville, Canada. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys very soon. Peace out.
Peace.